During a home renovation project, a Michigan homeowner stumbled upon a surprising discovery that transformed his simple DIY task into an unforgettable adventure. While demolishing the old concrete steps, he uncovered a hidden surprise that left both him and his wife in complete shock. Olen, who had spent much of his childhood moving from place to place, had finally found the stability he longed for with a loving family in their newly purchased home. Now, he was determined to create the warm and welcoming environment he had missed during his upbringing. Olen decided to start small by fixing up the worn-out concrete steps at the front of the house. On a sunny day, he gathered his tools, ready to dive into the project with excitement. His wife and daughter came out to wish him well, and he struck a funny pose with his sledgehammer, making his little girl laugh. After a playful chat with his wife, Olen got to work, happily whistling as he swung the sledgehammer. Each crack in the concrete felt like a step forward. But then, something unexpected happened. A strong swing revealed a flash of color in the rubble, catching Olen's eye. Curious, he paused to take a closer look. As he brushed away the dust, he uncovered something round and shiny beneath the broken concrete. It clearly didn't belong to the original structure, leaving Olen wondering what else might be hidden under his house. Olen's find filled him with a mix of excitement and curiosity. It seemed to confirm his gut feeling that this house had hidden potential. From the moment they first saw the property, Olen had looked past its worn-out appearance, imagining a cozy home for his family. As a DIY enthusiast, he had excitedly shared his renovation ideas with his wife. "This place has so much character," he had told her, eyes bright with possibilities. "I can already see how we can make it our own." Though she was unsure at first, his enthusiasm won her over, and she agreed to trust his vision. Now, as Olen carefully chipped away more concrete, he uncovered something unexpected, a bowling ball. Surprised, he lifted the worn object, turning it over in his hands. "A bowling ball?" he muttered, puzzled by its presence beneath the steps. After a moment's contemplation, Olen set the ball aside, deciding it was likely just an odd coincidence. He picked up his sledgehammer, ready to continue his work, unaware that this peculiar find was just the beginning of a larger mystery. Olen's demolition work took an unexpected turn when he uncovered not just one but multiple bowling balls buried beneath the concrete. With each swing of his hammer, more colorful spheres emerged from the rubble. "Sarah!" Olen called out, his voice filled with amazement. "You've got to see this." His wife rushed outside, her initial concern quickly replaced by astonishment at the growing pile of bowling balls. Together, they continued to clear away the debris, revealing ball after ball. As the hours passed, their bewilderment grew along with the collection. By the end of their unexpected excavation, Olen and Sarah had unearthed an astounding 160 bowling balls. Standing amid their bizarre discovery, the couple exchanged stunned glances. The sheer number of balls and the mystery of their presence left Olen's mind reeling with questions. Who had buried these bowling balls, and why? The strange find added an intriguing layer of history to their new home, leaving them both perplexed and oddly excited about what other secrets the house might hold. Olen examined the unearthed bowling balls closely, noting their varied conditions. Some appeared nearly new, while others showed signs of long-term burial. Each ball bore the Brunswick engraving, a familiar name that offered little explanation for their presence. The couple noticed peculiar details: 2 spiral grooves cut into many balls, consistent size but varying weights, and a predominance of black coloration. These oddities only deepened the mystery. Olen's wife voiced her concern. "Do you think these were buried for a reason? Maybe we shouldn't have dug them up." Though Olen tried to dismiss her worries, his own unease was evident. The safety of their young children, ages 1, 2, and 5, became his primary concern. What if these balls contained something hazardous? Seeking answers, Olen contacted Brunswick Bowling Products. The company confirmed the balls were indeed theirs, manufactured in the 1950s at a local plant. However, they couldn't explain how the balls ended up buried beneath Olen's property. This partial explanation did little to fully resolve the mystery, leaving Olen with lingering questions about the unusual find and its potential impact on his family's safety.
Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
The Brunswick representative assured Olen that the bowling balls were safe, suggesting they were likely discarded factory products. Despite this explanation, Olin couldn't shake his curiosity about how so many balls ended up beneath his home. Driven to learn more, Olin researched Brunswick's history in the area. He discovered the company's significant presence in Muskegon during the 1950s, producing various sporting goods. Seeking more insight, Olin reached out to Mr. Dunas, a longtime resident known for his historical knowledge. Meeting at a local diner, Olin shared his strange discovery with Mr. Dunas. The elderly man listened closely before sharing a local tale. "I can't be sure how those balls got under your house," Mr. Dunas said, "but back when Brunswick was thriving, workers often took home defective products since the company had no use for them." Intrigued, Olin asked for more, and Mr. Dunas added a twist. A strict manager once stopped this practice, but after some odd accidents, he was replaced and workers could take items again. Olin wondered if this explained the buried balls. Mr. Dunas reassured him, saying, "They're just relics of the past." Relieved and excited, Olin shared the story with a neighbor and then created a Facebook group called the Bowling Ball Guide to share his experience. Though the group was small, Olin was eager to connect with others who might appreciate his unusual treasure and its possible link to local history. "My goal is to share what I've discovered and brighten the news feeds of those interested," Olin wrote on the group page. He also shared his plans to keep everyone updated and possibly investigate further to see if more bowling balls were buried nearby. Although Olin didn't have a large following, his story started reaching beyond a small circle, even catching the attention of some former Brunswick employees. They revealed that workers used to use scrap bowling balls as cheap fill material, confirming what Mr. Dunas had mentioned. This new information gave Olin a clearer picture of why the bowling balls were buried under his home, showing him just how far his story had spread. Interest grew even more when Olin mentioned his plan to use some of the balls to enhance his landscaping. Not all 160 would be used for this project, though. He had other ideas. He donated 8 balls to a local church planning to use them in a bowling ball can for a pig roast and set some aside for his stepfather, who wanted to turn them into custom furniture legs. When Olin and his friends, along with a group of volunteers, continued to dig up more bowling balls, curiosity began to spread throughout the area. Soon, others in the neighborhood were inspired to explore their own properties, sparking a community-wide search for hidden treasures. This collective effort unearthed long-forgotten pieces of local history. As word of his discovery spread, a representative from Brunswick reached out, eager to feature Olin's story in a global marketing campaign. The buzz grew, and Olin quickly found himself in the spotlight as a local celebrity. Neighbors greeted him warmly, and local media lined up for interviews. Though the attention came as a surprise, Olin embraced it, finding it added a unique joy to the experience. Months later, Olin looked back on the whirlwind journey with a smile. What started as a simple home renovation had evolved into a story that united his community and made him a familiar face. As he walked through his garden, now adorned with the bowling balls that added charm to his landscaping, he felt a deep sense of belonging. His house, once full of surprises, had truly become the home he had always dreamed of, one filled with stories, laughter, and a sense of stability. The tale of the buried bowling balls became a local legend, reminding everyone that unexpected treasures can surface in the most unlikely places. What a fun twist! Have you ever discovered something surprising in your home? Share your story in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from our channel. Thank you for watching.